lot more time to write it. There's so many more layers now to the songs, and like an epic song seems far more epic, darker songs seem far more dark. That made a big difference, I think, in the quality of the record. Everything sounds awesome. I worked on a new guitar tone. We got it. It's like, I think, the best guitar tone I've ever had. People that are always walking by out there in the hallway are always coming in like, oh, where'd you get that guitar tone? With the mic blends and the different amps and guitars and stuff, it's definitely, call it multi-dimensional.
Were you had some sort of weird, interesting tone going on?
It sounds weird because, like, I'll have feedback that's playing like octaves of the notes, and then I'll bend it so it goes, and so it sounds kind of like chorusy or phasey, or kind of, it sounds like it's backwards, kind of. Okay,
maybe that's what I heard. Because we were in here and I was listening.
Yeah, I guess it does sound kind of backwards, but it's just because I'm bending. A lot of the sports metal bands and crappy new metal bands, like, all those guitar tones are starting to mesh and become this homogeneous guitar tone. I wanted to get away from that, get something that was not that, because everybody sounds the same now. All the guitar tones, they all use the same guitars, the same amps, and so I wanted something that was as far from that as possible while still being heavy and still being me.
Alright, now I'll give you a tour.
I'm doing a tour of the fretboard.
The camera's
no. These are... I haven't necessarily been using all these guitars, but as you can see, look at all these wonderful Les Pauls here. This guitar is an amazing, amazing guitar, and I use this for a lot of the rhythm guitars parts. $7,000 guitar. It's not mine, unfortunately. It's got a really rich, really deep sound to it. Not much sustain, not much mid-range, but as for rhythm, it's great. It sounds awesome. For the clean, I use this guitar, 1963 Esquire. Well, Fender, I usually for clean tone, on the last two records I used Fender for clean tone too. This Telecaster I used the most probably for the clean tone. But I did, for some of the clean parts, use this SG too, right here. This guy, which I don't usually play SGs, but this sounds really good. This is the setup. The amps aren't set up right now, but as you can see, we've got all these different amps. It's got this little Gibson amp. Old, super old amp. We use this for some of the clean stuff. I use that for, I don't know what I use that for, but Slash actually used that amp. We've been using all kinds of stuff.
You know what? Sit next to your typewriter and go.
Like stomp boxes, plus put it through like a modular synth in this one part, and various little things I brought in, like, yeah.
There's one of the acoustic tunes for the end up being bonus.
Riff. Yeah, no, that's pretty rocking. I just made that up.
Break up like that.
Try to turn the gain down on the amps rather than before. I mean, if that doesn't work, then we'll start getting creative. But you never know, you know.
Because we don't want to start getting creative.
Well, creative and like unnecessarily creative.
All right.
Like
fair enough. Fair enough.
It could be very creative just to turn the gain down on the amps.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Maybe why don't you do that?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Let's have some whittly bits.
Melody.
Some whittly diddly stuff, you know.